Hi, my name is Go. I have with me here a Perodua Myvi 1.5H. This car actually belongs to SO Car, the car sharing company. So I'm going to give a review, walkthrough, and see how this car how this car behave like. Now, unlike most other cars, I'm not given the transponder, so therefore I cannot demo the locking and unlocking system. So basically, you have a button down here. So you press it once, it will lock the car. Then you press it once again, it will unlock only the driver door. And then you will press a second time, it will unlock all the four doors. Unfortunately, I cannot show you that one because they didn't give me the transponder. So all SO car vehicles are locked and unlocked via an app on your mobile phone. Okay, so this is the driver position down here. Alright. Okay, I'm seated down where I am. So this car comes with keyless entry, so hence it comes with the start stop button over here. So I'm going to show you at the same time the proper way to start a push start button vehicle. So most people, what they do is the minute they get on board the car, they will just put the foot on the brakes and then they'll just press the button and hence start up the car. So this is not advisable because what you're doing is you're bump starting the vehicle, and you're bump starting the engine of the car, and it's not very healthy on the long run. So the proper way should be press the button once. Okay, press it a second time. When you press a second time, notice the instrument light up, and you also notice that you have got all the diagnostics being run. So you see that, okay, the check engine, battery, everything looks okay. So then you put the foot on the brake and then push this button, then you start up the vehicle. Okay, so one more time I demo this one. Stop the thing. Okay, lift the foot, lift the brake undepressed, push it once. When you push once, it's like bringing the car to ACC on cars with keys. Push it a second time, it is like going to on cars with keys. And then finally put your foot on the brake, and there you go, start up the vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to show you the engine compartment. So as a precaution, I always wind out the window just in case if the car locks up, I still have a way to get back in. And down there is a button for you to lift up release the hood. Okay, here it is. I have to do it with one hand. Okay, lift it up. Okay, this is the beating heart of the vehicle. So this one in fact is the engine which they encode as 2NRVE, which is a engine where Perodua has obtained from Toyota. Toyota 2NRFE engine, and this engine has been modified to suit on Perodua Myvi 1.5. So if you go to Wikipedia, you look at the engine, they will call it as 2NR VE. So 4-cylinder, 1.4 cylinder, I believe it's 1498 cc. Okay, so this car is front wheel drive. I've been driving around a bit, so that's why you hear the sound. Some say that the ticking sound is actually coming from the fuel injector, but well, that's just some say on the internet. Okay, so I kind of release it off. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, so you have halogen projector headlight for the front. We're going to turn on the lights. Fog light too. So you have white halogen reflector headlight with a yellow position light, and then you have down here a fog light. Okay. This car comes with Goodyear 15-inch rim, a Goodyear tires for 15-inch rim. The front is a ventilated disc brake. The rear is a drum. Oh, I think this is done by the previous renter. Somebody just, the previous renter just hit this car, I believe. Okay, this is the back. And then the trunk released by just doing it this way. Finally, they have got the strap at the back like this. So finally, you have a full-size spare tire, and there's tools, and then the jack is underneath over there. And finally, too, they have got the light for the boot down here. Myvi emblem, Myvi badge with H. Oh yes, you have a reverse sensor over there. And then we are back in. Okay, wind up back the window. So this is the new instrument cluster for this car. So right now it's showing that I've driven 53.4 kilometers. Actually, I reset the trip meter when I was out just now. Let's start. So this is okay. So this is the start odometer. This car has traveled 3,435 kilometers only. So it's a brand new car. Okay. Okay, I think you better keep the lights like this. So there's only one lever for it to adjust the display. Obviously you cannot reset the odometer. Push it once, this will be your trip meter. Hold it down, it resets the trip meter. So let's see. Yeah, there you go, reset. Push it here one more time, this will be your average fuel consumption. So accordingly, average fuel consumption is 11.7 kilometers over here. Again, if you want to reset this, just push it in, then you have reset. So once you have reset, you need to drive for at least 4 to 5 kilometers before they can get a new figure out of it. Push it again. This is chlorofluorocarbon emission. So I'm not moving at the moment, so it will not show any reading at all. So the higher the figure, the more pollutant you, the more pollutant this car produces. In the EU, there is a fixed amount. I cannot remember how much it was. So CFT emission. The tank is still almost full. So this car says I have 433 kilometers to go before I run out. And then this is the idle stop start timer. That means this one counts how long each time the idle stop start kicks in. So that means if you press on the brake, okay, if you press on the brakes, then the car stops for 9 seconds. Before you restart the engine, then it will show 9 seconds down there. Okay, this is the total idle stop start that has occurred since this car has been first driven on the road. So far, according to the clock here, is 2 hours, 4 minutes and 31 seconds of stop start has occurred. It's quite high amount. I don't know what this one is, but there's some. Oh yeah, sorry. This one is actually your brightness. So push it down. And sorry. This is your meter brightness. Sorry, here's a meter brightness. Okay, so I haven't read the manual, so let me see. Okay, there you go. Okay, so minimum, maximum brightness goes dimmer, 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 and oh, that's the brightness. That's the maximum brightness you can go. Okay, then back to your odometer. But the only thing I find not to my liking is there's only one trip meter here. Unlike the old car has trip A and trip B, so this one only has one trip, that's all. Okay, and there's a center console with the player. The Myvi thumb drive is not included with the car. I brought it along just to test out. So you have Bluetooth connectivity. It does not play CD, so it plays only radio, Bluetooth, and then if you Bluetooth your phone to the car, you can use this as a mic, and when anybody calls you, your call will be piped through the car speaker. There's your engine stop-start button down there. I have turned on the front parking sensor. So this one turns on the front parking sensor, turns off, then turns it back on again. The beep indicates that the front sensor is on. This one locks and unlocks your car. So unlike old cars, like the previous Myvi, if you lock the door like this, the passenger door locks, but in this car, nope, it does not lock. So to lock all your doors, you have to push this one. Okay, now let's have a look at the door handle. Okay, unlock, door unlocks, lock over here. So you have to lock and unlock all car doors using this button over here. I believe this one is only available on the advanced. At the moment, I can't remember what it was down here. So there is something down here. I believe it could be maybe some traction control or things like that. I cannot remember. So 1.5H do not have that feature. This button turns off the seat belt alert for passenger. That means if there's a passenger sitting over there or over there at the back, you can disable the warning if those people are not putting on the seat belt. But I believe on this car they have disabled this button. So car have disabled this button. So now it keeps saying that 3 passengers at the back have not fastened the seat belt. But the thing is, there's nobody at the back. Okay, so these are your aircon control. Aircon on off. This one controls your speed. This one controls the temperature, not the speed. The speed is on this side. This controls your fan speed. Okay, this is recirculation. You have 2 memory position to memorize the air conditioning. So currently I'm using 1. I've set to number 2. Number 2 is like that. So if you set it this way, and then you push down this button, number 2 now is actually this setting. 1, 2. Okay, this is your mode. Currently it's blowing out from there. If I push it once, the floor too, front and the floor. Let me turn a bit. Okay. So you have mode. The mode now is the top. Push it against floor. Floor and the main blower. Floor only. Okay, now returns to the top. Okay, this one turns on your front demister. This one turns on your rear demister. And then you have a power outlet over here. Perodua policy is no cigarette lighter for their cars. So, nope, it's not a cigarette lighter, it's just a cover. And down there, you have a USB port. This USB port is used only for charging charging purposes. Here's a USB port here. It's only for charging. It's too dark for me to see. Yeah, it's a 2M, 5V 2M. Some storage space there. And somebody left some coin. The previous vendor left a coin. Then there's your 4-speed automatic transmission gear shifter. Regular handbrakes. 2 cup holder at the back. 1 cup holder over there. And the speaker. And there's one more on this side. Okay, so these are your power window control. The driver doors move down on 1 touch. And then up also 1 touch. So this is not seen in the previous car. And on the previous car there were 2 speakers on the dashboard, but no, not for this. This one is, unfortunately, the speaker is down there. So the sound, I haven't really go and test the speaker, so it doesn't sound like the old car. So the old car actually plays better down there. And that 2 down there, I believe, is that's the device used by SO car to monitor the vehicle. Okay, and down here, over here, you have your mirror control. You can adjust the left right mirror by selecting the mirror and go up, down, left and right. And then this is for right, and then this is turn off. Okay, that means if you push them, no mirror will move. Okay, so this one folds in the mirror like this. Okay, then this one here controls the height of the front headlight. So what you do is you just turn this to adjust the level of the headlight to your liking. Okay, I do not have my headlight on, so it's bright out there. It's afternoon, so I had to find a dark spot to show this thing. Okay, and then this one turns on the traction control. Okay, so then you see traction control off. Push it again. Traction control on. Push it once. Traction control off. So you have to like push it down like this a while, and then you release. This one here turns off your what they call it, your engine, what they call it, your eco stop start. The system is called eco stop start. That means if you're stopped at a traffic light, the engines will go off. I'll show you this in a while more. Okay, so this one turns it off. So turn off, turn on again. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, so I've turned it back on. So start driving. Okay, brake. Maybe I haven't traveled far enough, so the eco stop start won't activate. Anyway, I'm not wearing my seat belt, so I can't go too far without the police catching me later. Okay. So the only thing I don't quite like is that ticking sound that comes from the engine compartment. As I mentioned earlier, some put on the internet saying that it is what they call it is the fuel injector, the noise on the fuel injector. So this car, just like the Perodua Myvi 1.5H, still has the same ticking sound. Okay, I'm going to drive a little bit to let you hear the sound. Nice, to speed up a little bit, then the sound goes away. Oh, there goes my seatbelt sensor. Okay, alright. I'll put on the seat belt since you're making a fuss out of it. Okay, I have put on my seat belt, so let's continue. So you can still hear the ticking sound. Okay, auto stop start has been activated. So let's test it out. Okay, pull over. Okay, stop. Okay, so the auto stop start has activated, the engine has stopped. So you can see the idle timer is now on. So it's counting how many seconds I've stopped. So I stay stationary for 12 seconds. So release the brake. When you release the brake, the engine comes back on again. Okay, so continue to drive like this. Well, this can be, you can go on and on and on and on and on. So let's have a look this way. All right, let's pull it over. Okay, and there you go again. Okay, so stop. Release the brakes. Start again. So if you I will now disable this feature. So already disabled. So you see that, okay, it has already disabled. Auto start stop has already turned off. Okay, just continue. Yeah, the eco mode still comes on because there's a different system from the auto stop start. Okay, let's put the brakes on. Engine stays on. Okay, with the park, turn off the engine. If you turn it back on again, if you have turned off and turned on the engine back on again, you will find that the eco stop start or the auto stop start system will kick in after a while. Or maybe I didn't drive long enough, so it didn't start. Okay, so that's it, folks. Before I better end this review right now because I better get out of this place.